Hey guys, welcome to my new episode of Culturing Self Love. Inferiority Complex. What is it? According to American Psychological Association or APA, it's the feeling of constant inadequacy and insecurity. Yes, the term inferiority complex was coined by an Austrian psychoanalyst, Dr. Alfred Adler. So, what is this actually? Yes, we we feel we feel inferior at times in our life when our friends are improving in their life, but we can't. No, I am not telling about the comparison, but yes, if it's a little bit why I am not doing well, or just a little bit for a while, it's normal, and to err is human, and also for to feel inferior at times is pretty normal. But while if it's continues day by day, day and night, and you seek validation from others, and you tend to find faults and flaws in others, and over criticize yourself. Oh yes, and too much sensitive to criticism and etc. This can be for your inferiority complex. What is it actually? Let's see. Indeed, types of inferiority complex. According to Dr. Alfred Adler's description, he discussed about the two types of inferiority complex, that is primary and secondary. The primary inferiority complex is what develops in our childhood, and the secondary is developed during the adulthood for various reasons. The causes of primary inferiority complex during childhood may be for the unhealthy environment, whether it's domestic violence or anything else, or all the surroundings which left the child feeling unworthy from the very childhood. And in adulthood, in case of secondary inferiority complex, it can stem from the unemployment issues or financial issues or heartbreaks, on the negative impacts on of their love relationships and other relations, and maybe also maybe for social situations and the humiliation for some people. In adulthood, it can develop the secondary inferiority complex. Inferiority complex is what, according to APA, I have told you that it is the feeling of constant inadequacy and insecurity, right? On the other hand, there is another, the superiority complex. What is it? It's the feeling of exaggerated feeling of self and to be overconfident about one's qualities and values, etc. That is actually to compensate for this inadequacy, inherent inadequacy and low self-esteem. Yes, and here's what the reason that inferiority complex and superiority complex can coexist many times in a people. So, what are the causes of inferiority complex? The causes can be various, starting from childhood, or it can be stem from an incident in adulthood. It can be financial setbacks, it can be an unhealthy environment in which a child has been brought up, or it can be social cultural message gatherings, which actually left the person, the child or the adult especially, feeling unworthy of their own self. So, what about the superiority complex? Okay, the superiority complex is, as I told you, on the other hand, is actually the exaggerated feeling of self, being overconfident in one's qualities and values. The causes can be again stem from feeling inadequate in one's inner self. let's see the effects of inferiority complex. Um, Effects of having inferiority complex is uh, really difficult, disastrous at times. Many times, it the person having this complex, this inferiority complex, can easily develop an addiction, an unhealthy addiction. Yes. Also, it can, as for being feeling insecure and inadequate constantly, it can encourage to raise anxiety levels and increase depression. Yes. For feeling inferior, it actually um, actually lowers our self-esteem, and with this low self-esteem, our work life and personal life is actually hampered day by day. Our talents and achievements get mitigated by this, by the harmful impact of this inferiority complex, feeling constantly insecure and inadequate in ourselves. And also, we try to seek validation from others, and we love to find flaws in others, so that we can feel better in ourselves, which is utterly wrong. But yes, the people who have this inferiority complex has this issue and symptoms. So the symptoms of it are the low self-esteem, then finding faults, flaws in others, seeking validation from others. Okay? And too much sensitive to criticism. Yes, they are too much sensitive to criticism, and they can't take true compliment from heart. They question their abilities. Even after receiving compliments, they second guess their talents. On the other part, the people with superiority complex, what are the symptoms in this case? Yes, they are over competitive. They strive for perfectionism. They want to be perfect, which is utterly impossible to be perfect, right? Yes, and they they always seek attention. um, they love to find fault in others, and they they feel that they are superior than others. Yes, being overconfident of their qualities, um, but uh, but this is actually to um, compensate uh, for their inadequacy, which they also feel in their self, in their inside inner world. And superiority complex is the expression of overcompensation of their inner low self-esteem. Yes. So, how to cope this inferiority complex? We will discuss broadly on this superiority complex in our upcoming episodes. And now let's come to the topic, how to cope our inferiority complex. After identifying the inferiority complex in someone, in ourselves, or in our near loved ones, or any other person, how to cope this? Okay, there are very simple technique, but it's always highly preferred that if you need, please talk to please consult a professional therapist to have the benefits of talk therapy and other therapies, support therapy, and etc. CBT, and there's more in the list. Then I am telling about 2 to 3 self-healing methods which really helps in boosting your confidence. Of course, it has done for me too. Which are the, first of all, positive self-talk. Yes, use positive affirmation and repeat it to yourself constantly, day by day, day and night. And especially when you get up from bed and when you go to bed at night, repeat it. Reprogram your subconscious mind anew for a new life, right? Yes. It's needed to heal your problem from the root. That's where comes the benefits of positive self-talk and affirmation. The second thing I really love a lot, that is journaling. Regular journaling can give you a clear picture, clarity about your thoughts, your thought patterns, and also through that the patterns of your life, what is continuing in your life, and most importantly, why it is still continuing in your life, or why you think in such a specific way in a specific situation. Journaling can help you a lot in this case. Thus, deciphering the root cause of your thoughts and why you think negative about yourself or talk constantly negative statements and give yourself only condemnation about yourself. Why? The journaling can help you to sort out on that and also give a solution through giving you the clarity of the pattern, your thought pattern, and the and knowing your root cause, why you are thinking such a way. Also, the one tip I would suggest, smile as much as you can. It's contagious. Yes. Smile as much as you can. It is the great medicine without medicine even. The moment you start to smile more, you will find your life is filled with more miracles, and you will see the magic, and also for self-healing and healing from this inferiority complex. But to practice all these and to be healed from this, you have to be patient, consistent, and always keep a hope and trust yourself, your abilities. Remember, you are unique creation, created by your Creator, God, who lives in yourself. Trust yourself, trust your inner self, and be unique. Embrace your uniqueness instead of comparing your abilities with others. Okay? I know it takes time. It's easy to say, hard to do, but we have to start from a point and be consistent. Be willing to consistent if we want to heal. And yes, I know you also want to be healed from this situation, and I trust you can be for healed from these situations, and sooner you will realize your true power lies inside. Thanks for listening to me. Stay tuned to my next episode of Culturing Self-Love. Love you all.